GM, this is Blue Eye Queen, and I'm here to give grace and gratitude for the last couple weeks, if not months, of family and friends preparing me for what I've been going through. Just to take a step back, I'm permanently and physically disabled since birth. And I've had a lot of different struggles throughout the last couple months, and it's allowed me to be more patient and more compassionate with myself. And last week, during Miami Art Basel, which, if you're not familiar with the art industry, there is a huge experience, performance, multiple venues with private art dealers, live art, exhibitions, galleries, festivals, music. I mean, the it people of this industry. And it happens in Miami around the first week of December every year. It's a prominent event. And I am honored and thrilled to not only have IRL in real life showcases. I had four in Miami, but also an announcement on the number one NFT, which is non-fungible token marketplace called Magic Eden. And this to me was almost too good to be true. I went through different uh, rabbit holes, you can call it, to find my way to be amplified in front of the right people to have this collection not only posted directly online on their homepage where art collectors who mint the artwork will earn what's called diamonds for being an exclusive partner, but also just having the courage and the knowledge and the logistics to set it all up in a short amount of time. There is nothing easy about posting this type of content overnight. You have to find you need the images of what the content is and then what that mission is behind what the collection is. So you've got your content. What do you want your collectors or your art enthusiasts to feel when they come to your page? And for my mission, which is called 555, it's an angel number. You can go to magiceden.us and find 555 at the top of the Launchpad and click through to see all of this beautiful art that's scrolling behind me. I mean, when I say that I'm a wizard, I will work until 2:30 in the morning and wake back up again at 6:30 until I figured it out. I hired five different Fiverr and Upwork developers to help me create what's called the metadata about each painting. So metadata is essentially what the story is, what is supposed to resonate with the caption of what you I want you to understand the emotion with my abstractions. And so metadata can be a little complicated because you need to know what's called a program called Python. And in order to distinguish some of your paintings with rarities, which a rarity means like this one is more quote unquote valuable because it's a lower percentage of that color combination, that brushstroke combination, the palette knives. I mean, I spent weeks just getting the content downloaded from my hard drives. That was like challenge one, but then cropping all of it in Photoshop, adjusting the levels, creating filters, resaving it so it's between 5 and 10 megabytes, which is the standard for what the platform is requesting, and then uploading all of that into ChatGPT on how do I do this thing? How do I create this CSV? So it was a huge learning curve. I mean, when I'm talking about where I am now from where I was last week, I feel like I've already circulated the earth probably 1,000 times from how much my head is spinning from the learning curve. I'm so grateful for the Fiverr designer and developer who was able to help me turn around the files in quick time and along with changes with the images and the titles and everything so that it all lines up because there's 555, which is an angel number. And that's also the number of my blue mutant, the ape goddess. It's number 555. It's a crispy, clean mutant. And I also have Made by Apes license 55555. So these alignment of numbers is for perseverance and grace and change. And so when you, as a collector, mint my artwork, I want your mind to change with the social lens of learning something new. You're now being educated on day in the life of a disabled person. And these stories are really personal. It's about things that I experience with disability discrimination, human rights, fair housing violations, cyberbullying, medical processes that don't work. These are, I mean, those are just small pieces of things that are actually big challenges on a day to day. And that doesn't even include like accessibility, getting in the door, going to see a movie, making sure that I can enjoy a meal at a restaurant. There's barriers all the time. Broken elevators, no push button blue. I mean, the ADA, which is the American Disability Association, they were created for this reason to give inclusivity and equal rights. However, there's not enough resources in our government for us to be able to go after these challenges. So instead, I use my social platform, my stories, my awareness to educate for the average person that wants to enjoy this art. They're going to have a what's called an Easter egg. Each painting is going to have its own gem, its own thought process. And I do have my depressing moments. Everybody has these moments of fear and unknown and what is it going to be? And I welcome those emotions. I welcome people to tell me what their feedback is, not just from my stories, but also I'm receiving feedback from my Genesis collection. And the Genesis collection is Vibrant Energy. It was my first NFT collection launched with Believer, who is an amazing team. Shout out to that whole squad holding my hand all the way through a sold out mint. So my Vibrant Energy Genesis collection will always have prominency because they supported me from day one. And now we're opening up the gates to allow more people into this beautiful circle of community on disability advocacy and awareness. So 555 was created to allow others to have their heart touched, their heartstrings pulled by little old me going through facing things head on. I mean, I go directly to the root of the problem. I'm a full-on person. I'm from Michigan. I was living in Detroit for over a decade in different environments. I've lived abroad in very dangerous and out of this world environments. And I needed those types of experiences to shake me because I wasn't feeling like I was fitting in the environments that I was in. I had to do this whole prove myself moment. So these pieces, these 555 pieces, they're from where I traveled: Colombia, Bali, Michigan, Florida, California. I've been to 38 countries, and in every country I've traveled, I've painted, I've inspired, I've admired, and I've adored. And so, you know, I'm creating and I'm building and I'm making something that to me is truly special. And I want to be able to wear my heart on my sleeve because that's all I know how to do is be genuine and authentic. And what is right is what is right. I'm not a multimillionaire. I don't have crazy dollar bills. I just have a heart full of gold and I'm rich in connections and I'm rich in life. I might be confined to a wheelchair full time. I'll pull it back so you can see this. Oh, well, it looks like I'm floating. That's okay. Looks like I'm floating, but it's here. The wheelchair is here. And that just presents day-to-day challenges. Getting up in the morning, brushing my teeth. I can't reach the sink. taking a bath, taking a shower, making a coffee. Everything is not at level. ADA units are given away. People that don't need them are taking them at hotels. I mean, the day goes on where I'm facing what seems and feels like 100+ challenges in a day, but really, it's a testimony to my faith with God and my faith on what I believe in because I aspire to be a person in the Web3 world that you can look up to no matter what time of the day it is. You can go to my collections, you can read a couple captions, and your mind will be so scrambled from what you're learning because it's planting those seeds of something different and something unique for you to feel something. And that's why I'm an expressionist artist, because I like to throw the paint. This is a natural way for me to heal. And I want this to be a special moment for my collectors to be able to have this time period and then know these challenges that I faced that made me a bigger person. So I'm representing Ape Chain. I'm on Magic Eden, the Launchpad. I hosted 4 IRL showcases during Miami Art Basel, like the highest premier time to be alive as an artist. And I'm giving gratitude and thanks to my family, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, my nieces, everyone that's pulled up for me and supported me throughout all of my things. This hasn't been easy. This has not been easy, and I know it's been affecting every person in my family. It's you that makes me who I am. It's the ape community. It's the family at Yuga Labs, my former team. It's the squad at Magic Eden for giving me this chance. And it's for every single person that feels like they're not wanted because you're different. You are. Your body is just a skin that moves you between the rooms. It's how you approach and how you respond and react is what sets you apart from those zeros to those heroes. So I really hope that you enjoy my collection. This is a big one, it's a big moment. And if you have any questions, you can DM me at Blue Eyed Queen, because I'm your queen baby, your blue-eyed angel, and I'm happy to be able to uplift those who are feeling like they need that moment. Okay, ciao, ciao for now. Love you, bye.